Yo. Maybe I should turn that down a little bit. Anyway, what's good, you know, back with that good badge grind, you know, just seeing a little glitch for the endorsements, you know, if you stick around, you can see it too.
No doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is fearless on the court and with his sense of fashion. Growing up around Los Angeles, he said, I felt like every day was the first day of school. That's how it was the minute I woke up. And guys, he's starting to release his own lines of clothing and accessories. I have a couple in my closet. Back to you.
Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Houston. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the man.
Yeah, I still don't start.
Number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language. Not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yeah, right. That's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
Houston making a switch.
I know other people.
Shay's checked in.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
And it's Green missing.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Houston with it. Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Yep, that one goes in there.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
For three, and it's Che with the three.
And the latest I heard with Che is that he's cut a deal to be a rep for Gatorade. Very high honor for a brand that has long been associated with our league.
You said it well, GA. Gatorade doesn't really just hand out endorsement deals either. They must really love the upside that Che has shown to give him a deal this early in his career. Wow, impressive. Hardaway from outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Let's go. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Tucker. It's good on the putback. Tucker's got his second basket.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Doncic outside.
Got me.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clark, he's checked in for Capella. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon's checked in for Green. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Dallas, Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. DeLon Wright comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic dishes to Barea. Dallas moving the ball around. Marjanovic, no good. Rockets trail by 3. From deep. Shea. No good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
A nice shot by Barea. Rivers with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Kicks it out to Che. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Shea's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
We know range shooting is so highly valued in today's NBA, and Che easily gets it done from that distance.
Wright looking around. Pass to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Che.
Off of me. Why are you double teaming me?
And the foul called on Che. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Gordon, the pass to Che. And outside off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point
possibility is going on.
The free throw.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Luka Doncic can pass it.
Put me in the game, coach.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Powell. Now here's Curry, guarded by Tucker. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And you see some of the shots that Doncic knocks down. Doris, the degree of difficulty is off the charts.
It is, Kevin, but the skill I love the most is his passing. It doesn't matter if it's a hook pass, a lob. He has the strength to hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him.
On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. J.J. Barea is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5 spot. To Hardaway.
Stop setting screen, fucking nerds. Ain't nobody helped me. I just ran through 2 screens and no one helped.
Hardaway has got 16.
Well, Tim Hardaway has been on point all game. This guy's been aggressive and engaged.
Oh, got him.
16 feet away. Here's Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless. But who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense.
Assist. No, you messed up my assist.
Center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use.
You're double teaming me for. I got 8 points.
Here's Barea.
I can't play
and the foul called on Che. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another.
Why am I guarding this guy?
Porzingis is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Right side, Porzingis. This is to Curry. Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we've got an update here. Catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. And it goes down 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the pass to Doncic. And here is Curry. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. That shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
This is it to Barea. Unloads. Rebounded by Capella.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Shea. He gets it in there. Shea's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Doncic outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar.
Give me it, nigga, dang!
And Jay gets it to go on the assist.
Trying to dribble the damn ball.
Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. And the Mavericks call time here. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Green, he's checked in for James Harden. Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Here is Barea. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Powell finds Curry. Outside, Porzingis fires the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season.
Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. White is checked in for Dallas.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wright's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Goes up on the wing.
I was open.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Shea's got 18 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
And here is Barea outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jump.
Rockets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers read pretty well.
shoot two.
Free throw, good. Shea.
You know, what's fascinating to me is four-year players in college can have a great reputation because of the experience they gain, but they can also see their stock fall because they're not talented enough to go after just 1 or 2 years.
Rivers, he's checked in for Houston.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Set the screen. Fucking lazy bastard. Oh, broke him off.
Shea outside. Out to the wing.
Somebody cut. Do
Shot
something.
clock at 5.
Give me that rock. That's me. That's me.
Houston needs to get a shot up. And he makes good on the layup. Shea's got 21.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Berea with it. Backed up by Rivers. Doncic outside.
Better not.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shea outside.
Oh,
a 3 ball.
Dumbass.
And another 3 for Houston.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Berea against Rivers. Now Berea. He's got 7.
How you just gonna switch your man off on
Looking
me,
to get it going.
Take that stupid
Porzingis can't hit. And here we go. Shea heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Boy, that's some big-time energy out of Shea. Simply running the floor, getting an easy opportunity.
And so it's Shea making things happen for Houston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Shea, a lot of scoring from you in the first half.
Damn right it was.
What are you guys doing offensively that's allowed you to be so successful?
Nigga, they giving me the rock. You ask me no stupid ass shit like that, nigga.
You know what? I think I had some, some good matchups.
I'm his inner thoughts.
And I felt very comfortable with it early on. My teammates have been, looking for me, and I'm guessing the defense will throw me some different looks coming up. But I'll just adjust.
How do I know? Because it's me.
That's what the game up here is about, making adjustments. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
All I need is just a little headband, cover up that forehead. About to get dead-eyed.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Everybody starts as a kid with a pure heart.
With a big group substitution here. Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker. Shea comes in for Gerald Green. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
That's a
and
block!
For Dallas. Whitey's checked in for Hardaway. And Berea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Then it's Shea. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's House in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's the Rockets on the break. House has got the ball.
That's me.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. Shea's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Shea. And they double up Shea. Capella. And the by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to
I
do
see.
so
That's
there.
a lot of
He was
people's
going
mindset
to
on this
leave,
fucking
no
game.
doubt.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Berea. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game.
I pressed A! What the fuck is this game?
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Seen him wide open. Tapped A. Tapped A. Look what happened. Look at the ball. Still dribbling. Tapping A. Still tapping A. Now he passes it. And then he throws it out of bounds, bro. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Snatch that motherfucker toupee off your head.
Mavericks trail by 6.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. Never an easy road to start him.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave
off
him
of
that
me.
wide open.
The pass to Rivers. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's good from long range. 34 points for Che.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Hello? I'm scared the fuck out of me.
Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Well, zero hesitation from Che right there. Rise and fire with authority.
Yeah, you hear me, doors come to the crib time.
1:14 left in the third. Here's Barea. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets leading by 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis. The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. And so House nails both of them.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the third. From deep three-point range, and Che gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. Che's got 40 points. Mavericks trailed by 14, and Capella over to help. Outside Hardaway, in the corner, right with it to stop the run. The Rockets pull it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
That's me.
Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting for Houston. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Che. Here's Doncic. He's got 21. From deep.
Nope.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Che for the Houston Rockets. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special day. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Pretty sure no one's going to actually answer my question, so I don't even know why I'm asking.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here, J.J. Barea is out there with Wright. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Doncic in at the four-man position. It's good.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Shea dishes to Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
Right, the pass to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Jacks up a three. And it's Wright missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
You know, you get the sense this guy, the 4 years of college ball helped. He plays at his pace, and he does it with such calm.
Passes to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. And here is Wright. Inside, Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
These fucking kids up.
Houston making some changes. And Wright kicks to Barea. Pass to Powell. Back to Barea. And Capella over to help. Pass to Porzingis from past the arc. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Goes back up. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Westbrook double team. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this is part of his rise to being an NBA player. Shea does such a good job of drawing contact.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks.
You hear him saying
Tim Hardaway
MVP.
Jr. comes in for Jalen Brunson. So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hey, what's up?
Wright finds Powell. They shoot again.
The board, Capella.
And that one's good. Wright.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Shea outside. And they double up Shea. Porzingis with the steal. Right outside. The pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Connects on the 17-footer.
Thanks for stepping up.
Porzingis has got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, how pretty is that at 7'3"? Kristaps Porzingis knows he can get his shot anytime he wants.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
The starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Up top right, guarded by McLemore. And the basket is good.
I'm going to snatch your fucking toupee off your head. I'm going to wipe my fucking
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know what that's
For the three,
Green Bay name out.
connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rivers against right. Lee outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Right from outside, and the miss.
Well, this is huge for Austin Rivers. When he's making an impact defensively, it lifts his team.
So we see the Rockets taking the The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a surprise. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Can we get a contract negotiation, please?
Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special.
Good job, bald ass.
What's up, Shaq here? That was one of the
stooges.
And thank you for.
Out of here. You see your boy? 3 bands on me.
This last win makes 6 straight for the home team, and I'll tell you what.
How about y'all niggas happy? I'm the one that did all the work.
Ready? Sorry to bug you, Che. Do you have a quick minute to answer another question?
Nah, bitch, you see this baggy ass suit?
I got Che here. Great. Really impressive game tonight, Che.
Oh, thank you, bitch.
But I'm wondering, was it a point of emphasis to get you the ball?
Yeah, man, of course. It's always like, I'm
one of the leaders on this team, so it's a point of emphasis to get me going every night. We just did a better job of it tonight, and
you feel me?
We killed it out there.
Check this baggy ass suit out though, too.
Great answers, Che. I'm all set.
Thanks, Patty. I'll see you next time, right?
You asked me one question.
Ted, you the man.
I know.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, look, I already know he was gonna say it. You ain't had to tell me I'm the man, bitch. Cause they call me Stan. Should it be Deadeye? Oh no, I gotta get the Deadeye. Deadeye or Steady Shooter. I'm getting both of them, but I'm getting Deadeye first. Or should I get Steady Shooter? Getting Deadeye. Look, I really don't want to go to practice. I'm not going to, so. Hopping into the next game. Wait. Don't know if I go to the neighborhood, I get my endorsement cutscene. I'm about to see. I hope. Because I'm trying to max it out. There's a way you can get 10,000 on each contract. You take away all your incentives and then you put your brand discount or store discount on 19%, and then you max the VC out to 10,000, and then that's your contract. You can do that for all of them, and once I get a renegotiation, I will be doing that. And I will be doing that for my other characters too. So, you know, if you're still in here and actually listening, you should probably do the fucking same. And I ain't getting no cutscene. Yeah, so I'm about to redo all those once I get negotiations. Next game. Shit takes forever to load, huh?
Look, it's a nice problem to have, but when you're in the middle of a winning streak this long...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
You know, thanks for the
What's happening, everybody? Tonight, we'll get to see the Miami Heat go up against the Houston Rockets. For the Rockets, they come in off a win in their last game against the Mavericks. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room earlier on, looking to deliver the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a... And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Hart. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sideline. And for fantastic as always, David, thank you. Jay certainly had his ups and downs, Greg, along the way.
Well, ultimately, having to fight for a spot in this league may make him a better player. He's already been tested and come out on top.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Should be a track meet tonight. You played in a number of systems. Did you prefer a faster game or a slower pace?
Oh, I preferred the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, oh, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. From deep three-point range, and Shea with the basket on the assist by Westbrook.
Nice rhythm on that play, getting Che a good look within the flow of the offense.
Dragic taking his time here. Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's
Why'd you
Winslow.
get away?
No good, unable to end this run. And here's Houston. Shea drives in. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Westbrook against Dragic. Waiters outside. Back to Dragic. Now the pass to Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync, GA. I mean, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Winslow with it. Shea's there. Winslow finds Jones. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
On the wing, Shea. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And a bit of a first for Shea as he was named Player of the Week for the past week. Great performances from him.
And Kevin, how could they not name him Player of the Week with the way he played over the last few games? Fantastic production from him. And
And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. With the fadeaway, Johnson can't hit. Houston leading by 19 points. Shoots the 3. Shea, no good.
You got me on that one, dog.
Here's Hero. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. Outside Leonard. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Down low. It's rebounded by Houston. And the former number 11 pick in 2012, it's taken some time for Myers Leonard. But you know what, Chris, the last couple of seasons, his offensive game really is rounding into form.
Yeah, and I wonder, because he's a great shooter and a quick twitch athlete that can get his head at the rim, with a strong season at the line, could he be inducted into the 50-40-90 club?
Here's Johnson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And Shea with the basket on the assist by Rivers.
Another one of them rare
16
things.
points for Shea.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
20-0 scoring run.
Now here's Winslow. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Banked in
And
off
then,
the
of course,
glass.
when I'm not guarding him,
Winslow's got 5 now.
Just not
Bitch,
enough
don't fucking
space for
switch me
him to
ever
get
again.
to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston.
Clamps.
Houston moving the ball around.
Clamps. Oh, got him.
Shea
Stupid.
outside. They grab their own miss.
Oh, let's try it again.
Back to Rivers. Kicks to Clark. The second chance effort. Count it. 18 points for Shea.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Now here's Winslow.
Yeah, I'm all
covered
up
by
in your
Che.
shorts. I made your shorts like a new pair of drawers.
Now Winslow. He has 5.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Over Gordon. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Turn it on before
the first quarter. And what a blowout
I better not sit
already in this one.
I'm beating everybody.
Houston on top, opening up. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have
Only 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Kelly Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. Waiters, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Justice Winslow. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Che in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Waiters, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Come on. Boy, this has been Che's night. Aggressive and productive.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Dragic finds Waiters. Back to Dragic. Leonard, the pass to Olynyk, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about Olynyk, the presence of mind to finish the play, even after the foul?
The Heat have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Pass to Capella.
Get the hell off me so I can help out.
Back to Che. He dishes it to Westbrook.
You're trying to whoop my ass, bro. That's me.
Puts it up from 12. And Che with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage."
Stupid ass Westbrook.
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Dragic gets the bucket.
Trying to get open, you dumbass.
The Rockets shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
Stupid.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, GA, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
To the paint.
Oh, yeah.
And the dunk by Capella.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Heat shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Waiters. The rebound by Harden. And for Houston, their shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Westbrook, no good. Heat shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And Waiters kicks to Dragic.
You hear what they said, Coach?
1:58 left in the first half. Makes it off the glass. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Che dishes to Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools, and he's not afraid to use it. Well, I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner 3.
James Johnson's checked in for Miami. Dragic finds Winslow, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. Westbrook passes to Capella. On the wing, Che.
Got him.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
Winslow with it, and guarded by Capella. Winslow's shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Che kicks it to Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Che.
Stupid.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I noticed when you hit B or hold B,
Che's got 26 points.
This is what we've come to expect from Che. Aggressive move, doing damage.
Waiters dishes to Johnson. Winslow with it. He's got 10. Outside Dragic. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Che, right side.
Oh, yeah.
Tucker with the ball. Johnson's there. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, there are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
And so it's Houston having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back.
They wasn't interviewing me, so you know I got skipped.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. With some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Olynyk. Derek Jones comes in for Waiters. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Johnson finds Leonard. Passes it to Winslow. Here's Hero.
You about to warm up this quarter? Huh. You going back on ice.
Just 4 to shoot. Goes up on the block. That one drops for him. Hero's got his second bucket of the night. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Johnson and Leonard together up front. Winslow is out there with Hero. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Rivers. Winslow, the pass to Johnson. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And they double up Che.
Awesome.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. You take a look at the 76ers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Oh, shit. I ain't even know.
And when I look at Houston, they started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Rockets, they hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
And you know, Houston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
But why here? Why you
that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Here's Jones. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Ah, should have pulled that.
And they double up Che. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the floater. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Winslow. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
20 feet out. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get out on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
How about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? Yes. I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast. But he's a beast.
Hey, man,
you mean he's
a
beast?
Yeah, something like that.
And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Hero, defended by Gordon. Here's Johnson. Bucket is good. Johnson's got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Shea outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Nunn passes to Johnson. Here's Nunn. It's deflected. Houston moving it around. Rivers dishes to Shea.
Yup, give me the foul. The hell up off me, touching me.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
First free throw is good.
If anyone that feels like summer league doesn't matter, Shea is a shining example of why it does. It's part of how he got his shot in this league.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Gordon. The pass to Okpala. Kicks it out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
I'm trying to run a play. Can you get off me?
Rivers passes to Shea. And they double up Shea. Clock at 6.
Where the fuck is that guy grabbing me?
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
I don't even have the ball. He just fouled me.
And that one misses.
Free ball. I missed the free ball.
Just 5 on the clock.
You can't guard me or something? Nope. Exactly what's wrong.
But they'll get another chance. Murray kicks to Shea. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, that play took tremendous focus. Shea with the and 1 opportunity here.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Waiters outside. Over Harden. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 9 points for Dion Waiters. And so it's Shea making things happen for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the 4th quarter and some changes. Shea comes in for Murray, and it's Rivers in for James Harden. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you know, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, you know, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand
Get the hell off of me.
So many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
They've got Austin Rivers. Clark is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Che. And it's McLemore in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
I just want to know
Leonard
why.
with the steal.
He dubbed me 4 times. Bro.
Here's Dragic. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
Defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time.
They
gotta show some more aggression.
And that one is good.
Making the play off the bounce, on the move. Che is extremely active.
Right. And Miami shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean,
I got some right.
Nice team basketball right there.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Che outside. Poke loose. Pass to McLemore.
Shoot it.
Launches it. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Some players just have that extra bit of range. Che popping off right there.
Dragic against Rivers. And it's Dragic off the drive. Jones, no luck. And for Houston, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Ben McLemore. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
Oh, lets it go with a 3. And Che with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got 5 assists tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Che.
Oh man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Akpala, no good. And here's Rivers. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Che with the 3. Che's got 47 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Robinson passes to Akpala.
Play it smart.
From the stripe, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. From deep, offline.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
This siding with other team, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical.
Not the finishing by.
I know the fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now
Can
let's
I go
catch
talk
up with
to,
David Aldridge. Who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, this place is
What's
still
good?
buzzing.
What's good?
Looking at Che's offensive outburst, it was
You're damn
incredible.
right.
What was going through your mind as that point total kept shooting up?
I'm a real nigga.
Oh man, I didn't want that final buzzer to sound. I knew pretty early on that this was going to be a special night for me. I felt like if we had another 4 quarters, I could double what I just did. No doubt in my mind about that.
Well, it was amazing to see, and we're glad we were here to see it. Congratulations. Kevin?
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much.
That's how we do it, playboy.
Hey, that's it, son.
Get away from me.
Yeah, fellas,
Why are you
good game,
running?
fellas.
Who's that old ass nigga? Boy, y'all let these randoms in the background. So I can have 3, 2 gold badges. And 2 silvers. Giant Slayer gotta be gold. I'm getting that. Well, guess I'll play another game. Try and get this endorsement, bro, so I can do this. I swear I didn't renegotiate this one. Bullshit. Gotta put some defense up. Where my speed going to? Pretty sure my speed is like 80. Alright, bet. Next game. No practice. Practice? We on our AI shit. We talking about practice? What the hell y'all talking about out here? Y'all see me in my baggy ass suit?
Well, more bad news. The NBA is going to have to be without one of its premier shooters for the foreseeable future as Steph Curry goes down with a serious injury. Who's a better
Steph Curry about to get injured this year. There, 2K20 called it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Hey everybody, tonight the Atlanta Hawks matching up against the Houston Rockets. The Rockets have to feel pretty good about their recent play. The results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season, and it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. Well, we've seen the impact NBA players can have off the court as well as on.
The three bald students.
The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another... Hey, Dave.
Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni is the modern-day god.
Whatever works,
You
David.
get off.
Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Parker out there with Collins. And it's Young in at the point. And for Houston. Some discussion about shortening the regular season. Ever think that's going to happen?
I don't think it's going to happen.
Would you like to see it happen?
I like there's some percolating ideas out there that it might, and the idea of a 70-game season to me, it sounds really healthy. It sounds healthy for the players.
Healthy is a great word to use.
It sounds healthy for the coaching staff. It sounds healthy for the league, and it sounds healthy for the competition that you're going to get. Those 70 games, that will be some elevated play throughout the course of a regular season.
That's a great number. Shots good from Young.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Pass to Che. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to Indiana. And here is Hunter. 7 points in the game. The teardrop falls in. Hunter's got 9 points.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Oh, yeah.
From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. Here's Capella. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Hey, man, how you got to do it, man?
Here's Herter, guarded by Harden.
Hey, too much.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Herter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
And Greg Herter, the 19th pick back in 2018, sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Herter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clark, he's checked in for
Why did you not set the screen?
House comes in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Reddish.
Oh my God, he's tired.
And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And speeding up the offense, something the Hawks began last season.
It was interesting for the Hawks kind of zigging while everybody's zagging as they made it a priority to get to the offensive glass, along with tons more field goal attempts in their offense. That's been giving some defenses fits.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Atlanta.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Here's Turner.
Now
it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Puts it up from 15. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Clark. Shea's got his second bucket of the night.
Just cannot slow down for a minute in this league. Shea ready to fire when he got that pass.
Here's Reddish in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Oh, CJ so cool in the face ass.
Now Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Gordon. Releases. Again, Shea missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Definitely hit that.
Reddish kicks to Turner. Pass to Jones. Parsons looking it over. It's blocked.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Turner, averaging about 4 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Outside Gordon. Shea outside. On deep. Another miss by Shea.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
The shot by Turner, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your
Give me the rocks. I'm open.
Don't think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Glenn up top. Passes it to Parsons.
Is today Monday? No, today's Sunday. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. Nah.
6 to shoot. Rockets with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Come back.
Yeah, an interconference matchup. And these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Lets it go. Shea with the bucket. Shea's got 9.
A nice feel for the game right there, shown by Shea, able to read the two-man game, and that time elects to take it himself.
Rob. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And the pass to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around and finished off by Parsons.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Shea. Pass to Clark. To the inside. House. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Jones. 4 seconds left.
That was
Lynn,
not
great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up snag that rebound.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
As a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about it.
I don't care what you was dreaming about, all right? I don't.
A whole new 5 on the floor. The Hawks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Free throw no good for Parker. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter is out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Collins in its center. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about.
Oh, you can't get me.
That's great quick enough. Thank you, D.A.
Opportunistic in his scoring opportunity was Che that time.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 11-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Dunk!
Now that bucket. Che's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keep on running if it's working. They haven't been slowed up at all here on their fast break.
Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. And the foul called on Shea.
I wasn't even holding
So that will
RT.
be his second foul of the
took
game.
away my whole takeover.
Will go to the line to shoot 2. For Atlanta, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Proud of me. Fucking flopper.
Free throw good by Parker.
Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
Murray's checked in for the Rockets. And in his rookie season, Kevin Herter out of Maryland taking his time and finding his spots.
Yeah, after his sophomore year in Maryland, Kevin felt like he was ready for the NBA. And I think Travis Schlenk, the general manager of the Hawks, looking at shooting as something he wanted to build on, coming from the Golden State Warriors. He got a great shooter in Herter.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Westbrook. 20 points for James Harden.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. And here's Young from the arc. Walks with the new shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact.
Don't
there,
flop.
but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Sometimes you just don't have somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Now, John Collins, an amazing young talent in this league, one of the best run and jump athletes that we have at that position. So fluid out there, gets out in transition, and that's where this Hawks team can really show its young talent.
Pass to Che. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 19 points for Che.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Young kicks to Hunter. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second.
Really?
Takes the assist
Why
and
would you
lays it
just
in.
stop guarding
Picked
him?
out the pass nicely. Hunter's got 16 points. Houston leading by 7. And it's that quick second and third jump capability for Collins, Brent, that really stands out.
Makes you really tough to box out. You understand not only where your teammate's shot might miss, but your own shot on the inside. And John Collins can read where it's coming off the rim, get to the ball, get right back up and score.
Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. The Hawks trail by 10.
That's a steal. That's
in the corner, it's Hunter. Over Che.
You ain't got it like that, fat boy.
Rocket shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Murray outside. Back to Che. And he uses the glass on the layup. Che's got 9 points in the quarter.
Tons of attention on Che. He's showing us that he can hoop.
Young passes to Parker. Young inside. He's covered by Westbrook. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Houston making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
In the 2018 season as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Poked away, and stolen by Che. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. Che's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Parker looking around. And it's in there. Parker's got 8.
That's a beauty from Parker there, making hard shots look incredibly easy.
Che outside. To the paint. Here's Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Clark. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. And so Clark nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left here in the second. From deep three-point range. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini. And so that brings the first half to a close. Houston on top, up by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, what's the most important thing for you offensively so far?
Just trying to stay in attack mode, man. Moving the ball. You know, they force you to make the extra pass, and guys doing a good job of that tonight. Just try to come out and give my team some energy.
Russell, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, you look at Che in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first...
He has been everywhere.
Jay Tucker is out there with Gerald Green, and it's Clark in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. And that one falls for Jones. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important? And sometimes, you know, with the win-or-loss in the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly, who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But you know, those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Che missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Parsons with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and Parsons kicks to Reddish.
Oh, we got a bucket.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Shoots. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 9 points.
I like the way Turner uses his body on the inside, not scared of that kind of contact, and throwing a bit of his weight around.
Che dishes to House. Kicks it out to Che. And they double up Che. Gordon. Capella shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That one is off. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he's good on the second. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. And Jones now atop the key. And Young kicks to Turner. Now the pass to Len. Just 5 to shoot. Young.
That wasn't a block.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Che passes to Gordon. Pulls up. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 6. Young with the ball. He's got 24. It's hauled in by Che.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Che. Che's got 4 assists now tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
That free throw good from Reddish.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Rivers passes to Che. Outside Gordon. Down low. Green. Good work defensively by Jones.
Pass it out.
Kicks it out to Che.
Pass it out again.
Rivers. Che outside. Cans it from downtown. Che's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Young outside. That shot off, so Houston will take it the other way. Rivers dishes to Che. Kept alive by Houston. Unable to get that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Turner.
This is where Turner impresses you with his strength, able to take a little bit of a hit before finishing.
And some nice passing there by Houston. And they double up Che. Kicks it to Gordon. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the shot goes in. That's now 26 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, Trae Young showing you variety. He can score in a lot of ways.
From the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
They get a hand on it.
Wow, I was about to get
Here's Len. Can't connect. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for him. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets leading by 10. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Evan Turner is out there with Jones. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Len, and it's Young in at the point.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Young. Sweet little floater. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
So tricky there with the floater, and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Passes it to Rivers. Green finds Gordon. Shea, right side. Back to Gordon. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got 5 assists tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Shea really making a difference.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker. There's the pass to Young.
Steal it.
To the middle. Here's Hunter. There's the dish to Collins. And that one, good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Kicks it out the chain. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. The three from Harden. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got
Come
rebound
on,
number
Capella!
17, if you can believe that.
There it is, bro.
Unloads from 9. Atlanta with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Young with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. He dishes it to Hunter. Collins kicks to Parker. Five on the clock. Fade away. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Parker passes to Reddish. Over Westbrook. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Reddish.
Well, they're getting stops. and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shea.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Down low, stolen by Carlin. Now, here's Hunter. Capella covering. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Westbrook dishes to Shea. And they double up Shea. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, he's been in these spots before, and you can see Westbrook wants it and comes through.
Atlanta with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Young. Westbrook with the block.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there. That's why you work in the offseason, to get hoops just like that. Great job by Che.
The Hawks trail by 4. 1:22 left in the game. Young drives in. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint, Parker with the steal. Young against Westbrook. Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close. What a hoop by Che, so calm, and gets
what
it
you
done
finna
late.
do for this 40 ball?
The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 48 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
We barely winning. I'm not paying attention.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Westbrook against Young. Out to Parker. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Nice. Parker taking over, demanding the ball. This is a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're in front by 1. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Che. Here's Westbrook, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, a familiar sight. Westbrook gets his way back to the free throw line. I mean, the way he attacks his opponent, they're going to be forced to foul him time and time again.
Hunter misses there. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
You see me getting these bands over here.
Kevin, thanks very much. Another win for this team, Che, and your win streak is rolling. What do you guys have to do to keep it going?
David, thank you as always.
Hey, that's how we do it, fellas. Good game, man. We rocked it up.
Thank you. Oh, wait.
All right, Che, you remember Reese from Gatorade?
It's nice to see you again, Che.
Nice to see you, too. You know, and I'm really excited to learn more about this GX thing.
Totally. Did Levi fill you in?
You know, a little bit, but I still need more information on it, to be honest with you.
All right, well, I'll just give you the full picture. Gatorade is launching Gatorade GX. It's our new hydration system, and everything about it is completely customizable.
What? I'm with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can design the bottle however you want. Name, number, team colors, all that sort of stuff. And then we have the GX pods, which are basically just a concentrated pod refill. You put that in the top of the bottle, fill the bottle up with water, shake it up, and you're good to go.
I like that.
So you ready to design your own bottle? Customize
Yeah, let's do it.
Here you go.
Let's do this.
We'll call it the Che.
You just slapped the in front of my name. Man, I'm not even about to put my team logo on there. That's literally lame as fuck. This is a real bottle. I don't agree. I'm not paying for that.
Hey, what's up, Coach?
Hey, Che, have a seat.
You haven't been in practice lately.
I just wanted to let you know that we're all really happy with the way that you're developing. It's coming along.
Hey, I appreciate that, Coach. Means a lot.
At this point, we think you could be a starter.
Think?
Wait, for real? A starter?
We ain't just gonna give it to you. Right? You gotta keep working, and then if the game keeps evolving, it's there.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, whatever's best for the team, you know, I'm just here to help us win.
Don't let up. And every day, every game is an opportunity.
Most definitely.
I know that you bald-headed motherfucker.
Cool. Go get some rest.
Will do.
Could have fucking called me for that. Got 14K? I use up all my shit. To be honest, to be Ernesto, I think I'm done with this stream for a little bit. I might stream Blair Witch. If not, then you'll see a video up. But thanks for sliding through with your boy. Peace. Oh, you know I always win though.